Hi, this is Tim Pack, remedial engineer from Terra Systems, back with you again. Today's topic we wanted to talk about is combined remedies, that is, combining chemical oxidation and bioremediation. There are different mechanisms associated with treatment. ISCO is a chemical reaction, mineralization according to redox reactions, whereas bioremediation is a facultative reaction. It's a biologic reaction, metabolic, co-metabolic, or abiotic, where things degrade sequentially. In other words, you're using the in situ bio to pull carbon structures off. So PCE transitions to TCE to DCE to VCE to ethene, etc. So it's a sequential biologically mediated reaction. ISCO, on the other hand, is direct chemical reaction. That is, it can attack any one of these compounds, PCE, VC, directly and break them down. So it's a different mechanism. So in situ chemical oxidation uses an oxidant to destroy the contaminants in place. And here we'll talk mostly about persulfate. Bioremediation, on the other hand, injects an organic substrate that ferments to hydrogen, which in turn is used by the organisms to metabolize the contaminants. So there's a variety of substrates that can be added, just like there's a variety of oxidants that can be added to the subsurface. Things that are faster burning or slower burning, custom blends, and at sites where you don't have the biota to facilitate the reactions, you have bioaugmentation or biocultures that can be added to the subsurface to facilitate that reaction. If we look a bit at oxidation and bioremediation, they share some important commonalities. It is important that a site be characterized ahead of time to know where that mass is. It is important that you look at delivery and contact. How are you going to provide the material to the subsurface? The longevity of the materials you're adding, and of course the effect of back diffusion of contaminants from fine back into the saturated groundwater. But there also are important differences associated with oxidation and bio. The way in which you calculate the dose to be applied, the process, intermediaries created and activations required, rate limitations. For a biotic methodology, there are population dynamics associated with keeping those bugs happy. And then again, between the two, they range in the contaminants treated. Not every oxidant or bioamendment will treat all contaminants that are present at a site. So it is part of the design process to take a look at that. But through the combination of the two, we endeavor to get the best of both worlds, if you will. We're looking to be as cost effective as possible, maximizing effectiveness while minimizing cost by applying different methods spatially and temporally at a site and better responding to site conditions. By spatially, we mean sequentially over distance. We may do one technique in the source area and a different technique in the transport or the distal areas of a plume. And temporally, where we may change approaches over time. In combination, these are really looking at doing a life cycle approach to treating remediation at sites. Terra Systems is qualified to take a look at formulations for any given site. We have our own quality assurance, quality control, our own manufacturing facility. We do our own testing beforehand. We also have an objective treatability laboratory where we're able to go back and look at, for different remedial techniques, different amendments, and we can look at biologically versus chemically what seems to make the most sense. And certainly we're a global company. We're happy to help with design, implementation, issues associated with ongoing remediation, and the ways in which we could potentially help you at your sites. We look forward to talking to you sometime soon.